Hello and welcome to Whiteboard Mastery. My name is Alexis and I'm in my apartment right now. It's the morning, it's a Friday morning in Berlin. It's relatively quiet. I just had some coffee and I wanted to share with you a, a product that I think you should have in your tool belt for whiteboarding. In the end, really all you need for whiteboarding is a whiteboard and the right markers. And I wanted to recommend to you the markers that I use that I think are superior to all the others. And I'll tell you a little bit about why and obviously where you can get them and why you should. So my favorite markers are Stettler, the German company, whiteboard markers, Lumocolor, and the most important thing is that they're chisel tipped, right? You can see that it's not a round tip, but a chisel tip. And I think if you want to get better at whiteboarding, if you want to learn how to do it correctly, I think this is the pen. These are the pens that you should use. The color is great. Obviously, they do mark up really well on whiteboards. But more importantly, the chisel tip allows you to vary your drawing. You can do very thick strokes, obviously. And on the other hand, you can do very narrow, very thin ones. And I found that to be super helpful when I mean the whiteboard has a certain limit, right? It doesn't go on forever. So being able to vary between using large and thick strokes for something that is conceptually more important than using the thin strokes for adding in the details comes in super handy. And I think they're the ones that you should be using. And if you don't or have any of these yet, obviously, you can see the Amazon.com page in the background. I'll put a link in the description. This will not be an affiliate link. I'm not trying to sell you these. I'm not going to make money if you click on that link. I just want you to have the right tool so that you can really rock and have fun and solve problems on a whiteboard. So I'm super excited about these. I started using them a few years back, and I haven't looked back since. I usually get really frustrated when all markers that are in the office, for example, are only the round tip ones. I have never gotten to like those because they don't feel right. What you wind up with doesn't look much as good. I think the chisel tip Lumo colors will be the first step to help you really make an impact with your visual storytelling and with your visual problem solving. So yeah, I have mine here. Here the red and the blue ones are the two colors that I use most. Obviously I use them up the fastest too, but they last well, and if they run dry, which eventually happens, you can sort of like flick them for a good time to move the ink that's still in the inside the pen towards the tip. So that's another detail that you can do with any pen, obviously, but it works well. And yeah, so this is Whiteboarding Mastery 101, which pen to use. So thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new. Thank you. Bye bye.